Let's go ahead and continue with Spyro 2. We've done most of World 1. We haven't done the Crush boss fight? Crunch? Big blue lad. We haven't done him yet. But we've done everything else. I mean, we can't 100% because Sunny Beach requires thingy. Yeah, we require flight. Not flight, no, it's ladder. We require the ability to ascend. Well, we get that at the very beginning of the next world, so honestly, we might end up doing Glimmer and things just like in 10 minutes anyway. I would have streamed this sooner, but I got caught up watching chess. So I was like, damn, this chess real engaging. Gimme.
Would you like me to take you to a world?
Yes.
Great. I'll take you to a new portal.
A new portal?
Say, Spyro, you... Ah.
Oh, we're not done with this world yet. I completely forgot about this one. I thought that was a flying level. Oh, so I guess she just takes you to a world you haven't done yet. Understandable. Okay. Well, we're actually not done with this world. I forgot. Aquaria Towers. That's fine. Look at them denying the young man hydration. Are these just universal assholes? Because I'm pretty sure we fought them in the last level as well.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
Understandable. Man, it's a shame that these these crabs actually... Hey, Kieran. But it's a shame that these crabs don't actually explode the way they do in the original Spyro games. Because it's really satisfying just to see them just explode with one of the most satisfying sound effects. Water levels are kind of finicky. This is one of those instances where they did actually change the controls a bit from the in this remastered version. Normally they were pretty on point with the original games, but the water controls in the remastered version of Spyro kind of are a bit floatier. I like the fucking the ragdoll physics they have. We're gonna go do Jackbox again in the future. I would like to. The main problem is that Jackbox just kind of... It attracts bad people. It's really unfortunate. There's no real way to vet how, vet content. You want to do more TKO. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure we had 2 streams in a row where we had like couple bad people join in, and I was just kind of like, we'll like put it on the back burner. I will say, I don't think I'm buying TKO. Not TKO. I don't think I'm buying Jackbox Party Pack 8 if it doesn't come with a kick feature, to be honest. And I really don't see a reason that a kick feature doesn't exist in Jackbox yet. It's kind of frustrating how much they just don't want to do that for seemingly no reason. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, but if you let people start kicking everyone, then people will use it maliciously and like they'll kick random people. It's like, no, they fucking won't. If people want others to join their Jackbox games, they won't just randomly kick people. Because then those people will just go to a different streamer. The only times it gets abused is like, I mean, it can be abused, but it can't be like solved. It's not. It's like they kind of shoot themselves in the foot if they end up kicking people that just want to play. Yeah, I don't really see why Jackbox hasn't implemented some sort of kick feature yet. It's mighty annoying. You do have a small idea that may help. I mean, they do have a moderation feature which is only available on Jackbox Party Pack 7, by the way. Where a moderator gets to see all the answers early.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course. A pleasure doing...
Gimme. But I really don't like their moderation system. They keep kind of skirting around. You don't mind being a mod if you need be. Yeah, again, it's only available on Jackbox Party Pack 7. And it honestly doesn't really work. It's another instance where... You know what I mean? It's a band-aid. It's a band-aid for a problem that really has a very simple solution, which is just let me kick people. They could also tie it to Twitch accounts as well, where like you have to have a Twitch account to, because that feature's already in the game, by the way. You can limit the people who join your matches by if they have a Twitch account or not. Like they have to sign in via Twitch. So they're already using that system for joining. If you then make it so, like when they get kicked, they can't join again in future games, or if you just outright ban them, they just can't join with that account anymore in your games. You know what I mean? It really is just like all the solutions they're putting in right now are just kind of band-aids, and I'm really not interested until they start putting in the actual solutions. The deal we have is to keep the code till you, me, and Bibber speed to get in, then we have people join outright stay in the chat they want to join. I mean, the other solution, which is one we did the last time we played.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
The other solution, which I think is a better one, is to put the code in Discord instead, so they have to join the server. And then if they end up being malicious, we can just ban them from the Discord, you know? And be like, you know what, fine, just eat it. Because then they can't get the code. So that's the other solution, which kind of fixes it. What do we use this for? Oh yeah, we can go up here now. Poggy. Also, how wasn't all this water bleeding through anyway? There's a massive hole. I guess maybe it was covered up. So we do Jackbox again. I do be prepared. We're probably gonna do that instead, where we just give the code. We never show the code ever on public until like the audience comes in, or like, you know, until you can become an audience member. And you know what I mean. That's much. I honestly think it might be more convenient for people in chat. Excuse me, sir.
Workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and have hidden them in the top of each of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast open the tower doors.
Poggy, hang on, let me tab out real quick.
If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
This is a 4 difficulty? Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna do a Jackbox again. But I kind of just got sick of people being really malicious and about it. Ouch. I actually didn't even look at where that one blew up or blew open. As did I. I mean, you can be funny and not be a prick. You can be funny and not be a prick, but there's like a pretty substantial group of people who kind of only they only look across Jackbox Party Pack's streams for the sole purpose of like doing that type of stuff, like putting in really like racist, unacceptable answers and really like just using it to do horrible shit, basically. Because they know that people don't want them to do that. You know, like the usual. There's always that group of people who do that. So, you know, putting an extra gate in between it, with having to use the Discord, I think would really help. Because then, like, those people who are only there to do like the cheap stuff, where they're coming in and they're like, oh, I want to do racist and shit. They probably won't take the extra mile. The sad, lonely people, basically. The people who are like, I'm gonna be racist in chat. Look at me go. Wasn't someone who used it to outright attack you? There was someone who was basically just using it to like try and harass me. Didn't really put that sour of a taste in my mouth, because, you know, oh no, someone on the internet said bad things about me. Oh no. But it actually just made me more sore about like Jackbox's lack of accountability for this type of stuff. You know, I'm not mad that people are going in and doing that. I'm mad that Jackbox doesn't have a way to circumvent it. So I kind of just wanted that more. I was like, damn, I should be able to do something about this, but they just don't let me. Add it to your argument. Yeah, basically. Plus, I also think it's really good ammo as well. Like, you know what I mean? Because if I go around telling people that Jackbox, you know, doesn't do anything to stop people from having a platform to harass other streamers, that's ammo. That's like some pretty significant ammo. And I really wish it would light a fire under their ass to just do something about it. So it sucks. Who knows? Hopefully we'll get it at some point. I'm hoping that by Jackbox Party Pack 8, they'll have something in place for that. Just, you know, like I said, make it so they're required to log in with their Twitch account, and then when you ban them, they just get banned from your any games you host. Anyone who abuses it, well, is basically just shooting themselves in the foot, because that means no one's really going to want to join them if they're just being stupid and malicious about it. So, I mean, I did say that I'm not going to buy Jackbox Party Pack 5 unless it comes with it, and comes with a kick feature. But to be honest, if Jackbox Party Pack 8 comes with like TKO 2, how can I resist, you know? Even with shit moderation features, I would be willing to jump through some hoops just to play some good old sequel TKO.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you're collecting orbs. Please.
As long as it's good. Like, I mean, it could end up like Criplash 3, which is quite Criplash 3 is odd. because, like, I'm gonna be frank, it kind of fucking sucks. Like, I genuinely just like Criplash 2 significantly better.
Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back. Great! Hop on his back and guide him through each of the bubble rings as they appear. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
I forgot the pattern for this. There was like a pretty futzy one somewhere. Easy.
Well,
Criplash 2 and XL are the best ones.
I
Yeah.
owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
Criplash 3 is also like the perfect example of like visuals and theme matters when it comes to Jackbox games.
I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to? Okay.
Because Criplash 3 is just irritating to play. Not because of the game, like it is just like another Criplash. But the most annoying part about it is like the circusy, annoying, kind of irritating theme it has. Which is the whole reason that spoils it. The visuals are good, but the sounds, oof. It's rough.
Incredible! You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my hub.
I kind of just wish it stuck with the kind of chill, like lounge room vibe that Criplash had before. You know what I mean? Instead of trying something completely off kilter. Oh, it's right here? Did I miss a gem just blatantly? Oh. Ah. Let me quickly tab out and pause the stream. It might be making my GPU... Not that my GPU is bad, but it might be overloading my GPU at some point. Honestly, the GPU in my computer is probably the best part of it. And I say probably, but I do mean, like, undoubtedly. I really need to replace my PSU as well, actually, my power supply. You have a small idea. I am more than willing to hear it. Would be excited, actually. Okay. These look like they're maybe... Are they up out here? No, they're not. Okay. What's your idea, soldier? Oh, they're up here. I didn't even notice. And is there any up here? No. Now that looks like it might be outside. But in that case, why wouldn't it have told me? Games to Kyo Fibbage and Criplash where you can be outright offensive. We keep the Discord ones like Espionage and went in. Yeah, that is also a good way of doing it, because any of the ones where you don't submit your own answers, we can just open the code just fine. At that point, it's more like, you know... Yeah, it's more understandable. Oh, there they are. Nice! And we can quit via the level thing, so let's go. 100%. And he was never seen again. Yeah, we'll try and play Jackbox again soon, ish. I really want to play more like, I don't know, something about it recently. Them's Fightin Herds is like, I'm really liking it. I do hope like Bippin isn't getting sick of it, because we've done like 6 or 7 streams of Them's Fightin Herds in a row. Also, like, not only is Them's Fightin Herds like really fun and I really want to play more of it, but it's actually doing excellent in terms of my VOD metrics. So, like, I've got like a pretty big incentive to just keep going anyway. I know I have said in the past where I don't really care about views and stuff like that, but I mostly mean that in the sense where, like, I don't care about views if they don't line up with what I already want to do. You'd like to play that with you, but I don't know. Plus, all 3 of you would whoop me. It's true, we would probably whoop you, but that's not really a bad thing.
Well done, Spyro.
Bippin wouldn't
You have 6 talismans.
whip you that badly. Provided you practice as well, which is a bit of a time sink. Let's go for crunch, lads. Yeah, if you wanted to.
To the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There, that's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah? How about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you? Where are we? No dragons? Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
What a dickhead.
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush, go through the portal, you idiot!
Tell all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar. Quickly!
Hoagie.
Now! Go! Crush, get the orbs now! Now, you despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah. I, would have gone after him, but didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
Crush. Look at him. Big hands. Big meaty claws. Easy. I think I was in the middle of a discussion earlier, or just saying stuff. Yeah, I don't normally care about views, but I don't mind when they just kind of align with what I want to do anyway. I guess the prime example is HDVR. It's a little difficult to stream HDVR consistently because VR is a pain in the ass to stream. So I kind of rarely want to stream HDVR. Even though it does insanely well, like in terms of VODs, like they get like hundreds and hundreds of views, maybe sometimes even thousands. And you know, anyone would be like, well, that's you know, that's some good stuff right there. You could just do a bajillion HDVR things and probably get like 5,000 subscribers instantly. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't really want to do that. You're having trouble with Gulp. Oh god, I forgot he actually chases you. You never faced them before. Big ol' shot with him is just to walk sideways and jump. Oh yes, I have to actually bait him. That's crushing to— oh, Gulp, yeah. You mean Gulp. I think I remember struggling with Gulp as well. Because he's a bit more gimmicky than this. No, he's not just like you go up and attack him deal. Hey, I did it without taking damage. I got a skill point for it.
No, Crush! You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but Gulp will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty.
Gulp, come here now! Destroy him, and make sure it's painful. What? Gulp, get me out of here! So long, dragon.
Doesn't Gulp struggle to get under the thing in the original cutscene? Crush defeated! He's dead! Is that like an actual— yeah, it's an actual chicken drumstick. I mean, it looks like it. Might just be a club that looks a lot like one.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. Whoa. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that. No! Why, you...
And he's dead. Spine broken. Man, them posters are real flaky. They just change alignment whenever. Poggy. Find it funny how that bag never opens no matter what.
Legend has it that there is a portal to Zephyr here.
Zephyr?
Legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee. Thanks.
Thanks! Take my money, you cretin.
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
The power from my— wait, really? Oh yeah, I forgot. We've collected so many orbs at this point that most of the things that require orbs are going to be active. In fact, I think no, we haven't collected every single orb. Yeah, no, because we need ladder climby thing. His third and fourth vertebrae are existent. Indeed.
Well, well. I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. You won't use the left.
Climb, boys. Let's go. Cool, so now we can go back, probably, and get a bunch of stuff. You're looking for anti-piracy things, and some of them are real creepy. I watched a video earlier this morning about someone who makes CSGO hacks, but they're like fake hacks. So he advertises them like they're real hacks, but then they have a bunch of punishments in them. Some of them being like, shoots all your teammates on round start, or like permanently drops all weapons. It's kind of, honestly, really funny. It's also really sad that people actually need to download those things anyway. You don't want to go into Zephyr. I think we have everything. No, we have to get some stuff in the water. Axe to punish the hackers, like instantly drop your gun and not fire when crosshairs are on target. Really cool stuff. Honestly, I'd actually really... Well, that one, the vase didn't disappear for a second. I really wish more people would do stuff like that, actually. Because it would actually really dissuade hackers quite a bit if, like, half of the software wasn't real and legit. Because then it's like, you're then downloading, like, a risk. So I think that would actually be just really cool if more and more people ended up doing stuff like that. Kira and the JoJo dub is just fucking creepy. I mean, Kira in any of the Part 4 versions is really creepy. He's just a creepy lad. I think I remember his voice. His voice is pretty good in the dub. The JoJo dub is pretty hit and miss. Talking about hacks or just piracy? Hacks, I think. If you haven't given JoJo's Bizarre Adventure a watch, you should. It's actually really good. I showed Pyro some of it when he was over last, which was at this point over a year ago. Ouch, my face! Give me orb. Yeah, JoJo's really good. I know it's a meme to suggest JoJo, like to suggest watching JoJo, but it's a meme for a reason. It's a good show. He was just confusing me. He was on about anti-piracy, but then was on about hacks. You're looking for anti-piracy things. I mean, I guess he's talking about the video game anti-piracy stuff, or he was going for that first. Anti-piracy stuff was the thing I was watching. Yeah, like Serious Sam 3's Invincible Demon that just chases you around, or how Alan Wake gives you a pirate eye patch, stuff like that. That would also be cool if more developers went and did that stuff. It's extra work for just like a joke though. And we all know the money has to go to siphoning people's wallets, unfortunately. Ow. It was a giant immune speed hack and alien scorpion. One of the Spyro games had the fairy right outscold you. Oh yeah, Spyro 3. If you pirated Spyro 3 on the PlayStation 1, the fairy who you would see at the end of World 1 would be like, you are playing on a hacked version of the game. Some things may not work. And Spyro 3, by the way, had like an insanely cool amount of anti-piracy methods, where some eggs, some collectibles, just weren't gettable. Like, they just disabled some of the eggs from being gettable.
Hello, young one. There's a chef up at the top of this...
And one of the things they did, which is super malicious, is if you get close to the end of the game,
gonna make a very good soup. If I
You could get them, but they'd retroactively unget. Oh yeah. One of the other, like, at the very, very end of your playthrough, basically, when you were getting pretty far, you would actually, like, your save would completely delete. Like, they would just straight up delete your entire save, like, randomly. Which is super PogChamp. Ah, the hitbox on these dudes.
so you saved a few.
Don't see to get a curse screen it would go to. I do remember that curse screen.
Here, take this orb and go.
One of the Batman games, it was bugged, so that was fixed. Anyone who pirated that game after the update wouldn't go for it. Or wouldn't have got it. Anyone complained about it basically admitted they pirated the game. Dude, they actually did a very, I think it was, yeah, Fallout 4 did a very similar, not Fallout 4. Far Cry 4 did a pretty similar thing. Where the day one patch, or the game didn't ship with an FOV slider, but it was added in a day one patch you could only access if you bought the game on Uplay, or, you know, had a key for it, so, you know, Steam and stuff. So anyone complaining that Far Cry 4 didn't have an FOV slider basically was admitting they pirated the game. So whenever they would, like, contact the Twitter account, the Twitter support accounts for Ubisoft would be like, hey, try playing in a non-pirated version of the game. Just outing them. It's fucking incredible. I refuse to believe you didn't fall in. Star Wars Jedi Academy would have Luke kill you. Am I just doing this for fun? Or is there like a reward at the end of this? I thought this didn't last as long as this. Okay.
Rats, you saved every turtle on the beach. Here, take this. I was gonna use it to buy potatoes, but now I don't need it.
We're gonna use a fucking orb to buy potatoes? This thing's worth a lot, you know? Well, the question is, where are the gems we have left? There was also another pretty incredible, there was another game that did a thing recently where there was a discrepancy between the pirated version and the legit version. It was kind of just baiting people. California Penguin, one potato at a Whole Food is like $90. It was fairly recent as well. Yeah, I just really love companies who put in the effort to do stuff like that. Or when they do it to, like, specifically bait people. Oh, right. Oh! Huh. Which would have it till your lover turned into a hag during the lovemaking bit. That's pretty pog. I found that kind of funny because some people would be like, fuck yeah, dude! There would probably be some people who would genuinely play in the pirate version because they preferred it. Which isn't surprising. Just kind of funny. Go do grandma. Oh. We haven't done Glimmer. Boomers and Coomers. Oh, Ice! Didn't Spore have one? I do believe so. It had something to do with the creature creator, I think. Where it like limited you from... It limited you from using specific parts or something. Or your species would always go extinct at some point. Speaking of Spore, by the way, I was kind of tempted to potentially do a Spore pre-recorded series at some point. But I think I would just rather stream it, probably. Like we did the usual. But it was on the mind, you know? I was like, you know, that is one game I could do. Game of Tycoon would have it so that the game you made would get pirated. You'll have to watch another Spore series. I'm not sure how controversial this is, and I'm not sure if Twitch really... Twitch doesn't want you to advocate piracy, but I don't think it allows you to... I don't think it minds you talking about piracy. But personally, I don't really think piracy is, like, that bad of a thing. To be honest. People always... Or people use the you know... The reasoning that, oh, piracy is a lost sale. Like, why don't you just give the developers money? Because then they're, you know... But technically, piracy is never really a lost sale. I know that gets thrown around a lot. You know, people saying like, "Oh, piracy isn't a lost sale." No, or no, piracy. Yeah, the people always use that as the main comeuppance or the main retort to like anti-piracy. But I think it's because it's mostly true. Because, like, a lot of people will pirate a game specifically to see if its, like, performance is good, or if they can even run it. For example, I didn't do it, by the way. Again, not advocating piracy. But I was thinking of pirating Cyberpunk 2077.
For a while, I was afraid we were gonna have to...
Specifically just to test for performance. Like, I wasn't actually going to sit down and play it. I was just going to be like, alright, can I get the game to perform well enough for me to actually, like... Because at that point, I would have bought it. And then been like, okay, I know how to get a good performance. This is why games need demos. This is actually true. But also, it's kind of... It's half true. Because Cyberpunk is also another weird case. Where... if you don't know, Cyberpunk has it so the open world doesn't really open up for the first, like, 4 to 6 hours of the game. So, logically speaking, your performance is not accurate until you get to that point. Because, you know, then the open world hasn't been open to you yet after that. The game might perform acceptably during the first hour or two of gameplay when you're just doing, like, story missions and setup and stuff. But it might perform like garbage when you actually get into the middle of a bajillion crowds and cars. You know?
Great! The Superflight power-up is active.
But yeah, I do think demos by far need to come back, but unfortunately it's a little bit too much work for not much gain. Especially when pirating can kind of do that for you. You know, pirates will be pirates. People will continue to pirate games, no matter what you tell them. So, like, nothing you can do about it. Those admit themselves that the game needed another year, which again shows that this was the execs that wanted it out. As an anti-pirate, somewhere where you get punched in the face by Keanu Reeves. Pretty pog. I do enjoy getting punched in the face by Keanu Reeves. Okay, so this be where the thing is. Oh, did I miss one up here? Oh, I did. It's literally hiding. What a well-hidden hidden gem. Legendary item acquired, the Wick pencil. Demos would be nice though. But I also do think pirating isn't explicitly a bad thing. Because... Okay, so the only times I have pirated in the past, and this was like years and years and years ago, by the way, so it wasn't recent. Just in case Twitch gets on my case and they're like, hey, you can't do that. Like, I haven't done it in like 20 bajillion years. The only time I previously pirated was the Deadpool video game for PC. And I think at this point, any of you could understand why I would pirate that. Because, like, that game isn't accessible anymore. At all. It genuinely, like, when it came out, it was, like, hit with, you know, the licensing issues and shit like that, and it got immediately fucking booted. So... Yeah, like, the Deadpool video game, yeah. So that game, like, it isn't gettable anymore. It's impossible to play right now by legitimate means. So the only way to play it is through piracy. So, like, what do you want me to do? But that got taken down. Licensing issues. Like, I think the Deadpool license ran out for them, and they had to kind of pull it from the stores. Oh, here it is. Okay. Or the Sculpt Pilgrim beat 'em up. Yeah. The latest time that I pirated a video game was No Man's Sky. And this is when it first came out. This is when No Man's Sky just released. It was hot garbage, by the way. I mean, I'm sure everyone can understand that. So I refunded it, and I instead pirated it to see if I could get good FPS. I did manage to get good FPS on it, but I never really played it again, really. So I was aware that I could get good FPS, but I just couldn't be asked. Foggy. The Sculpt Pilgrim game is going to be back up at some time next year. So in like the two instances I have pirated games in the past, like way in the past, was like for things like I wasn't doing it maliciously to actually play the game pirated. And it wasn't a lost sale either. I mean, I would have bought the Deadpool game if it was available, but it wasn't. So, like, what do I do? What do I do? And then with No Man's Sky, I did buy it. I bought it, so I have No Man's Sky now. So, they didn't lose a sale, just delayed one because I was waiting for the game to get patched. You're one of the Evil X copies of the hard book and it's signed. Hola!
Spyro! The Ice Wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley. If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
Indeed, you shall. Help me. Go. Man, these are all fucking like, they look like Ice King from Adventure Time. Or I guess honestly they probably look more like Evergreen from Adventure Time. Roxy edition number 1250. You know, there was a Daft Punk, what's it called, I wanted to buy at some point. Or really like a Random Access Memories Collector's Edition. You're getting Banjo-Kazooie vibes from the Ice Wizards. But this Daft Punk Collector's Edition had... what did it have? Had like two... I had a gold and a silver pendant. Had like a couple other cool things. It was just like a bunch of like collectible fluff. And I really, really wanted it because I was like really into Daft Punk back then. But then I ended up like canceling my pre-order. One of your biggest dreams is to own a replica of one of their helmets. Honestly, Sam, I would like to buy one at some point, but it is so not worth it from like a money standpoint. Like that shit is gonna cost like 1,000 plus to get a good replica. You know the lyrics to Technologic by heart. So do I, honestly. I can pretty much replicate the entire song word for word.
Hello there, Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for this small.
Yeah, I ended up refunding or not refunding, I ended up cancelling the pre-order for the collector's edition because A, it costed like £200, which is kind of like ridiculous, but also I was willing to fork that money down for it. But then I was like, hey, you know what would be more useful for me and what I want, like maybe a little bit more? A Nintendo 3DS. And not even like a new Nintendo 3DS. It was before they were announced. Just like a normal standard 3DS, like 5 or 6 years into its lifespan. So I bought that instead. Interstellar 555. It's actually 5555. There's 4 5s. That's a good movie. That's still a really good movie. Daft Punk have another weird movie that doesn't really get as much recognition. Euphoria, I think it is. No, not Euphoria. It's you something. I think it might be Euphoria.
You'd think those guys could have got me out of here without rolling a 2-ton snowball onto my head. Here.
In fact, that entire movie for Daft Punk's Euphoria, and I know it's not called that. It's called something else with an E, like Europa, Eulogic. It's something along those lines. You can probably find it really easily. But the entire movie is on YouTube. It only lasts 40 minutes, so it's not even really a movie. It's more like a short film. And it's really fucking creepy. It's legit just them walking. No, it's not. It's not just them walking. It's close to just them walking. Like, the first 10 minutes is them driving. And then they have like a story going on, like them in a crowd of people, them trying to fit in, them trying to be human, and like shit derails. And then it's just them walking for about 20 minutes. Is that one where they're all wearing the same helmet? Yes. It's also a shortened version of that is the music video for Human After All. So the Human After All's music video is just that movie, but like really, really, really shortened. Prime Time of Your Life. It's not Prime Time of Your Life. Because it was same album, different movie or different thing. But it's a really interesting watch. It might be a bit boring. It's one of those things you probably have to be in the mood for. Then one of them blow up at the end. Yeah, give or take. I mean, it's like a 10-year-old movie at this point. I guess I can talk about spoilers for like a Daft Punk short film. Daft Punk Unchained. Nope. I can look it up right now. Daft Punk. Electroma. That's it. Daft Punk's Electroma. It came out in 2006 and it lasts 72 minutes. I said it was 40. It's not. It's 72 minutes. So it's an hour and 10 minutes. So Unchained is them going about how it was touring around the world.
I lost my pet snow leopard. I was busy fishing, and when I turned around, he was gone. I hope George didn't.
Here is Snow Leopard. In 2006 that came out, 14 years old. One of them got really ill. Yeah, Electroma is really cool. Really kind of, I don't think, yeah, no words are said in the entire film. Like it's not a silent film per se. You know, it has music in it and it has like, and stuff like that. But there is no dialogue in the entire film. And it's basically about Daft Punk creating this world where it's very mouthpiecey, if you know what I mean. It's like they were trying to make a political statement where, you know, everyone's trying to fit in, be the exact same, and if you try and be different, people give you weird looks. They start, you know, sometimes they try and like assault you. Sometimes they try and like do really terrible things. They show emotions on their helmets. Not on their helmets, but they just show emotions via just like their movement. Push you to be like them. Yeah, it's a fit-in story, you know, political mouthpiece, you know. If you're quirky, if you're weird, if you're LGBTQ, if you're trans, I mean, it doesn't directly state that, but it's got like the same philosophy where if you're just different from the norm, you get weird looks, you get, you know, people trying to turn you into them and make you more normal, and shit like that. And so they end up getting just really depressed and like having to leave civilization and end up just walking in the desert for days. And by the end of it, like one of them is just like, hey, I don't really want to live anymore. Can you kill me? And like he asks him to like put up his self-destruct feature. It's a really kind of, I guess, pretentious. It's a really pretentious movie, got to admit. But it's a good one. I think I just went, yeah, I walked down the wrong area. Or I flew down to the wrong area. It's a really pretentious movie, but I still think it's really enjoyable. You know, it's what they wanted to do.
We used to give guided tours of these caves, but now they're infested with multiple.
They also have a part in Tron. They do. They were in Tron Legacy for all of like 10 seconds. They also did the entire soundtrack.
Great.
The soundtrack might be the best part of Tron Legacy, and I do like Tron Legacy. I actually quite like it, but most people don't. Yeah, I do think the soundtrack's probably the best part. There we go.
You have saved us all from a
I don't know who else they would have chosen.
Please accept this orb as a small
They were the DJs in the club. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're asking for like who else could have composed for Tron Legacy, I mean Hans Zimmer like goes places, you know. Hans Zimmer's like the main guy that people usually go over for movies. He made the soundtrack to The Amazing Spider-Man 2. There's also Junkie XL, who made the soundtrack to Mad Max Fury Road. Justice would have fit. Justice maybe would have fit, but I don't know. Like one of the whole reasons they chose Daft Punk in the first place was because Daft Punk were really massive fans of Tron. Like they kind of state that explicitly, where they're like, "Hey, I think they maybe approached the Tron guys. They were like, "Hey, you're making a new movie, right? Well, we would like to like compose it." Maybe. They maybe didn't, and they were just approached anyway. But they did state that they were massive fans of Tron anyway. Speaking of Justice, by the way, Justice are making a pretty damn good comeback recently. They, and I said recently, I do mean like a year or two ago. They released, I don't know what the album is called in full, but I know that its acronym is WWW. They released that album, which combined a lot of their previous songs together. Like I think there was only one original track made for it, and the rest of it was just like remixes of all their old tracks. And like the remixes are actually kind of really good. Like they're fucking excellent. Two said they want to come out with more music once the virus is passed. Understandable. Thinking music, you've been getting into a lot more different music lately. Bonobo, Bonobo, Mochiba 07, that kind of music. I've never heard any of them. I hope y'all know what level's about to come up. But I want to Scotland! This fucking level.
Oh, Spyro, hello. I'm having trouble with
That was
this
my
door,
Discord.
but I think some orb
Put some in the Discord if you want. Sure.
I see you've collected a good
I should
number
give it
of
a. I'll
votes
give it a
there.
look at some point. What is this? All right, cool. Scotland forever. Okay, so the HDVR Discord has a ban on like really loud memes, or memes that spike in volume to kind of jump scare people. Because, you know, honestly, like, loud doesn't equal funny. Controversial statement, I know, but loud memes are just kind of annoying. You're right, pretty much. I don't like using that term, though. I just call them loud.
No.
But Scotland Forever, I've gone on record to say that in the HDVR Discord, Scotland Forever is the only loud meme I will ever allow in HDVR in the Discord. It's the only one I just won't delete. Because how could I? It's too good. I mean, like, the mods of HDVR or like Anton can strip me of my badge, but they'll never take my freedom. Honestly, I'm not actually that patriotic about being Scottish. You're Scottish. I kind of really don't care about where I come from. To be honest, like, I could live anywhere and I wouldn't care. Fucking soil's the same here as it is in America. Still live on the same rock.
I would love. You've choked.
Well. So what do we do next? I do know we can't 100% Scorch. But we have to play it anyway, so I think we just play it anyway. Yeah. I wonder what Mel Gibson's doing nowadays. Probably sulking. Fuck, I skipped a level. We were... There's the bone level. The bone zone. We need to get to the dude who does the floss. The funny floss. I don't like these characters' redesigns. I mean, it's very, like, understandable. Very accurate redesigns. But still. They're a bit too human compared to what they were before.
Hello, Spyro. My brother Handel and I have been sent here to blow at this castle, but Handel got caught by these...
For mental breakdowns, starting a movie that did well, then used this cash to go through rehab. And doing better.
If you can open the doors that blocked the way,
Block?
I can find Handel and we can complete a super secret spy mission.
Dude, for the next fighters or for the next fighting game stream, I should just talk like that to like alleviate tension. So whenever I'm blocking an attack and for some reason my character still gets hit, I can go, I'm blocking! But I'm blocking! How? I'm sure it would be very funny. You know what's kind of... no, the foof. Excuse me. No guns allowed. You do that the next time I'm up, I'll slap you. You got a problem, Kewin? Do you not like me talking in this voice? It would be pretty epic. But, something that does kind of, like, just doesn't bother me a lot. Whisk of Wayne 2 isn't fun, Luigi. Did replicating all of my fucking highlights fit in that voice?
I've been sent here to catch him, but they keep throwing coconuts at me, and it hurts. Great.
I can just imagine a large slap right now. Oh, yeah, I have to do that. I forgot. Oh. Damn.
Ow. Looks like you could use another try at this.
Great. So they were trying to throw coconuts at me, right? Yeah. Yes, I have a problem. Hey, that didn't hit you.
Ow.
You got me doing it now. So I didn't actually get to finish this tangent because I was getting interrupted by the funny voice. But one of the things that's kind of like subtly annoying me about YouTube right now is, you know how I've done my like 12 days of Meatmas and a dozen Dems Fightin Herds streams, right? Most of the time I get like 2 to 6 views on those VODs on average. But with my 12 days of Meatmas stuff, and also Dems Fightin Herds has always kind of been popular with my channel anyway. I've gotten like 30 plus to like 100 views per VOD now, which is really good. Like that's super good. That's like a substantial increase. That's like a more than 10 times increase.
Thanks for your help, Spyro.
But YouTube, and when I look at my YouTube analytics, I look at my view count, and YouTube literally just says, yeah, this is about average. You know, this is about what you normally do anyway. I'm like, no, it's not. The last like 20 videos of my channel have gotten like at least 10 times the amount of views I normally get. How is this normal? So like, I don't know what YouTube's been smoking, but I really, really want to taste. Maybe I don't actually, because like YouTube isn't a very good influence. You at 500 yet? 500 what? Subs? We've been at 500 for like a year and a half. We're not at we're the next goal is basically 1,000. We're currently at 896 right now. And we've been stuck at 896 for 7 months. Like, genuinely speaking, I have never gotten to 900. And I've never gone lower than 890 in the past 6 months. I've stuck in like subscriber limbo. You mean Speedy can do a karaoke stream? That would be entertaining. Oh god, I don't like this idea! Hog. This is a good idea. We're doing it now. Ah, fuck. I just want to hear Bippin sing. I want to break free. Open the stream and that's the first thing I see. It's divine happenstance. Prophetic. It's perfect. How do I get this? How do you get that? Oh, you get the flame power up. Forgot. Okay. Understandable. Wanna hear Speedy do Take On Me? Okay, just for comeuppance, you know how when we watched the Game Awards and like what's this? David Bowie's. I don't know what the song's actual. What's the song's actual name called? It's David Bowie's Space Odyssey. That's it. For punishment of Speedy not knowing that track, we do karaoke, and we just make Speedy sing that track. And what's singing Let's Dance? Let's dance. Put on your shoes. I don't know the lyrics, but I know it goes like that. I actually love that song. Also, I'm not like the worst singer. I'm like I'm probably off key more than half the time. But I did used to do singing class. Okay, so I think I've told this story before. But I used to do choir classes. I used to be in a choir at school. And I mean like primary school, like when I was like 11. Back when I could actually do a choir voice. I can't now because obviously puberty.
Hey Spyro, we need those flags to prove our secret mission was successful. But the might.
Nice. You sound pretty okay in my head, just in my head though. Yeah, you always end up sounding worse than you think you do. Well, I mean, I've done singing for some tracks before, some music, so I've had like some practice. Not saying I'm like incredible, but you all sound good in your head. I don't think that's true. I think if you ask Speedy, he'd probably tell you he sounds pretty terrible all around. I don't know. Maybe no, that's rude. Maybe Speedy's like a really good singer. We don't know this. Like, maybe Speedy's like, I don't know, Michael Bublé or something, in secret. Fuck. Wonder what song would make Wad seem the most ridiculous. There's a few like in my head that I'm thinking about. I can't remember. I don't know if they exist or if I'm just going crazy. I haven't ever seriously sung before. I know I suck, so I always do the jokingly overtop bad singing voice. Ground control to Major Tom. I gotta learn to sing, or just like sing mediocrely, so then I can randomly do it during streams and like gain like 20% viewer retention. Because that will be significantly more entertaining than like half the shit I normally say. Dude, the other way to make your streams really funny is to sing ridiculous song lyrics, but in like a really monotone voice. To do Rap God. Space Odyssey is about being high. Yeah, isn't Space Odyssey just yeah, it's about drugs and like very metaphorical and not an actual, like, it's not a song you're supposed to take seriously. Or at least, you know, like as an actual spaceman doing space things. It's a drug trip, yeah. You know, because call me crazy, but I don't think David Bowie was ever like a spaceman who has done space things. I could be wrong, but I don't think he's ever done that. Oh my god. You like Chris Hadfield's version better, where he changed a few of the lyrics to fit actual astronauts better? I mean, I could probably sing "The Man Who Saved the World" by David Bowie. That seems pretty fun. So wait, how do I do this? Do I have to actually aim? I do. Oh my god. When did Spyro become a first-person shooter? How about we sing fucking Escape from the City? Why don't we sing some... Dude. We should sing a fucking anime theme song. Like the Japanese lyrics. Oh no.
So, you want that flag, eh, Dragon? Well...
Oh hell yes, no, this is content.
Game. Let's go.
Like, could you imagine just the extremely terrible Japanese attempts? Ah, shit. Fucking easy breezy. The Attack on Titan intro so we could sing both Japanese and German.
All right then.
Ah! When can we get a freaking Trujicon RML counted from an air going up a Spyro's head? Dude! That would be Poggers. That's his next power up. He just gains a gun sight. Dude, can we make Spyro's antlers just antlers? His horns like a slingshot? Hey, I'm doing quest here! Dude, I'm doing a quest here! You want me to do your quest or not? Baby.
Great, but there are still
The Postal 2 cat gun, but it's Spyro. Dude, we need to sing Sono Chino Saname. Fucking Pog. All the JoJo intros in a row. That would be Pog. Bloody stream seems difficult. They all seem difficult. They're all in Japanese.
Still after my
my flag.
Want to scream fighting gold?
Oh,
This sounds like such an excellent idea for a stream that we're never gonna do. And I'm so sad. Because it's probably something we're never gonna do, but it sounds fucking incredible.
oh.
I don't know if I want to put my reputation on the line like that. We're definitely singing torture dance. Then in part 3 intro where we have to do an ora ora ora. Then we should all do it at once. This would be super poggers. Walk like an Egyptian.
You're so close, Spyro.
Just gotta get 1,000 subs. I mean, if I tell people that the reward for 1,000 subs is me bipping and Speedy and maybe Kieran if he wants to join in, singing karaoke for like an hour and a half, or 2 hours. Like, I think we'll get there in like the week. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think we'll get there very quick. That would be a pretty good incentive. I mean, if y'all want to help me, like, gain subs at all, the best thing to do is just to share the VODs. Or share the stream. Because if you, like, share the VODs to people and like, show them how much actual... Because I've got a massive backlog of stuff on the VODs. I've got, like, a whole... At this point, almost 2,100 hours worth of VODs. So, there's probably going to be something there they want. Or they'll want to watch. Can I hit him from here? No, it evaporates. Go to practice my singing voice. It says you have spoken about it, and when this VOD goes up, if anyone says this is bad, it's gonna happen. University, I'm not sure if I want my friends hearing my stuff, hearing the stuff I say on stream here. I mean, I think it's mostly fine. I mean, the only bad stuff is like the toe stuff. Or like the beating women stuff. But like, they're all...
So easily.
I can definitely understand that though. At least for like the average person watching the VODs or the streams, it don't compromise your entire reputation by doing so, if you want to share it. I'm joking, I say equally bad stuff to them. Honestly, they would probably be like... Probably think it's pretty hilarious, just you being in the streams. Why is this dude throwing like... really terrible big bang attacks? Like burly key blasts at me. Now, if we do karaoke and then you show your friends, that's a
How
pog.
about this orb that I found in the sand?
There's one person who knows I'm on your stream. He's secret. Linked it to him when we started DBFZ. He probably completely forgot. Maybe. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he watches the VODs. I thought my throat's just hurting thinking about it. Oh yeah. How about we do it drunk? Oh my god. I don't think I'll ever do a drunk stream again. But like a shot, maybe. You sort of mentioned it to him a few times since then for Fatalis and stuff like that. Understandable. You probably have to be drunk to genuinely sing. Too nervous sober. Honestly, the biggest problem I'd probably do in karaoke is obviously like everyone else in the house. Because if I'm just like singing at the top of my lungs in the house, it's not going to go very well. But I mean, possible. Drinking around the whole world edition, every time they say world, take a shot. Around the world, oh my god. Now that would be easy. Would be very tiring. It's mighty tempting though. It's a mighty tempting idea. Drink for every rattle and every snake. Dude! In Rattlesnake, yeah? What is this flying cat bat? Hoggy. Eat shit.
Hey, Dragon, I hear you're pretty tough. I bet my cousin Glug you wouldn't be able to make it through the Badlands without getting singed.
I don't want them waking up to me yelling Sono Chino Sarame. Wait, that's the exact thing you want. It's the perfect way to wake up. Alright, I can't flame them because they're made of fire. Duh. It is a very tempting stream though. Would be especially good for 1,000. We just gonna start, we all go soda and end it there. We just need an incentive. Yeah. It's one of those things that we just, like, it's not something we should do normally, but 1,000 VOD subs would make sense. Or no, like 1,000 Twitch subs. Jesus Christ, we're gonna be there for a while. I meant Twitch follows, not subs. Alright, you guys better start paying, unfortunately. If you want that karaoke stream, you better start giving me subs. I'm kidding. Don't give me money through Twitch subs. Give me money through the donations tab. Because then that money goes to charity. And we all know charity's epic. I've seen people do streams where they're close to a milestone where they just do a karaoke stream until they hit the milestone.
Spyro!
Spyro! Oh shit. Oh. No, you don't.
Well done, Grasshopper. Take this shiny,
See, I would do like milestone live streams, but I really fucking hate like the people or streamers really just muddying up their stream with a bunch of superfluous garbage. Like, those are kind of genuinely, like, the worst to me. The ones who have 50% of the screen covered up by, like, here's my bit bar! Here's my, like, milestone we're getting to a bajillion, quintillion subs. Oh, I went the wrong way. Fuck. Yep. Really is the worst though, just clearing up your stream like that. And having like the big, like fat milestone bar across your screen is very, very... I mean, I also don't like it with just like the VODs anyway. Like, that shit isn't gonna mean anything if we do eventually reach it.
for help.
Gimme. I remember that being really hard on the original version. I wonder, I guess maybe because I didn't have audio cues back then. Or stereo audio. What stereo audio could make a difference in. I do want to, so if I ever actually do the, like, gimmicky, drinking DBOC would drink when Aaron complains. Vipin, you weren't here for this? I think you were just shy of getting in here for it. When Speedy complains. Nah, I would end up more likely drunk than he would. But you came in just before we talked about this. We are calling you you're sleepy. See you later. It is midnight. But we're talking about how if I ever get mad in like a fighting game, or if I like, for example, if I get hit when I'm blocking, when I'm just blocking, I should start talking in like the very like OO voice. So I should go like, I'm blocking. What didn't hit me? So talking in your British voice. That didn't hit me. I was blocking. That's more like really bad Scottish. I should probably do Scottish instead, actually. Probably be funnier. The way British voice. I'm looking. That was not illegible, but no, that was not legible, but makes it even better. Accurate representation of the British language, honestly. The stupid American saw the tiny Asian. Ah. Ah, my bum. Hoggy.
I'm so sad.
Don't be sad. You're gonna get to see the skeleton floss. How can you be sad if you get to see a skeleton floss? I hope you guys are ready to see a skeleton floss, by the way. It's gonna be pretty poggers. Do I have to actually shoot these dudes? These are so annoying. I mean, I guess I don't. They don't give gems, so I can just leave them. Do they? No, they don't. They don't give gems. I don't really do it. Dude, it's the pot! The pot. By the way, what's the story of, I forgot what that emote's called. That's a TKO drawing. I think one of us was trying to draw Sans. And we ended up drawing like a really cheeky Sans. Gigagirth. Yeah, I think it was something about the Sans thing saying like, about a massive Gigagirth or something. No, I think it was literally just called the Gigagirth. With like a smug Sans. You can find a whole ton of Jackbox emotes on the Discord channel, or the Discord channel, the Discord server. Basically, all of those emotes are from the Jackbox sessions we had in 2017. Yeet! I know, I took a lot of damage there, but, I mean, it was worth it. I tried to find the British emote, but I couldn't find it. The British shirt. How could you not find? I mean, you could have just gone to the highlights video and gone to the very end and found the British shirt there. Also, yeah, I think I understand what you mean. I also tried to look for the British shirt and I couldn't find it. I don't think we ever posted British into the Jackbox chat, which is sad. No British for you. Got you, fam. No, I should make that an emote, for sure. The X used to hold a bunch of voting for emotes, by the way. Like a whole ton of voting. Every single emote would get like a voting stage. And they had to beat other emotes to join the Discord roster. It was actually pretty active. It was kind of fun. I don't think we're going to do it again because it's a ton of work and I can't be asked. We posted the clip, not the screenshot. No! The British to the tiny ocean! How could you throw the tea in the ocean? It's rude. Would be fun to hold more vote emotes, as we called it. But nah. Gimme. Five out of 8. What the hell are we missing? You just screenshot the vid in general. It's now both in general and Jackbox Thinks 2. The better Jackbox. Maybe I should kill these dudes? Do I get something for it? Probably not. Doesn't take that long, honestly, though. Oh, I get a skill point. Hog. I didn't emote vote to the next thumbnail tier list. Yeah, yeet! Oh wow, that actually went over. I was expecting it to drop a lot more than that. We also stayed way earlier in the stream as well, but I think for Jackbox, if we're doing Jackbox again, we should put the code in the Discord instead. So then people have to join the Discord. That's another layer of protection. And then it means that whenever someone starts griefing and being like a douchebag, you can just ban them. They can't get the code anymore. So that works there. What do skill points even do in this game? It's not like you need the perk trees. Need them for perk trees. Skill points are just like bragging rights. They literally quite genuinely give you nothing. So but I also don't know who is like going around being like, hey, yo, I got all skill points in Spyro.
Now I can put my friend back together.
Y'all ready to see some floss?
As a token of my appreciation, a fairy left it with me a little while ago.
Hope y'all ready for epic floss moment. Hog. What a great addition to the game. Please remove this from my memory.
I knew I'd win that bet. My My cousin Gronk is a fool.
Honestly, I don't know what's worth. Retroactively adding microtransactions and predatory loot boxes to a video game that was released like 10 years ago, or adding a skeleton flossing to a game that was released 20 years ago. It's a genuine struggle to figure out. Where was that? Actually, I didn't even remember where that was. I really didn't just pay attention. Is it through here? I do know that it goes through here at some point. So... how could I so genuinely just easily forget where it went? I literally saw it like 2 seconds ago. Stop flossing. Please. I thought this was it right here. Where is it actually? I lost it, dude. It's gone. It was in the cave with the floating spinal segments. And lava. A cave. And there's only a few caves around this place, so... should be fairly easy to find. Probably in here. Thank you for telling me. Okay, so if it's not in this one, then it's in the other one. Over here. Yeah, there it was. Thank you. Actually, pay attention to this one. I know where that is. That's easy. That's very easy. Easy peasy. I still really like this game. I'm honestly surprised I still haven't played the third game yet on the remastered version. I really think I would have at this point, but I haven't. I also never know what to call these remastered game playthroughs at all. Like, do I call them by their original name and then just put like remastered version in like parentheses? Or do I like put Spyro Remastered and then put the game that I'm playing in the parentheses? I just never know what to do with naming these, so I just kind of do whatever. In this instance, I just did nothing. I didn't do anything. My man stole a camera. Rude. Cool. I know we're doing things like super off kilter, by the way. Like, we didn't even complete the last world last time, and we haven't even completed this world this time. I think we're only halfway done with this one. Not even. We've only done 2 out of... oh, no, we've done 3. I think we've done 3 out of 6 levels. So... because there's 14 talismans. No, that can't be right. Maybe? Wait, so if we did... oh my god, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh, but that's a boss. So 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12. But there's 14 talismans. And there's not 4 levels in... or there's not just 2 levels in the final world. How does the split go again? Is this like... 5, 3? 4, 4?
Would you like me to take you to a world where you can find a...
Nah.
Okay, come find me if you ever need help locating a world where you haven't yet retrieved the talisman.
But oh. we can be done for now. I guess we're just doing Spyro out of kilter. We're not doing it world by world. I think it's because the worlds are also just longer. So we shall just leave it there for now. I really wish the game didn't freeze when you tabbed out. Kind of sad. Very unfortunate. Alright, well, I shall see you later. Hopefully we'll stream Spyro again whenever I got nothing else to stream. But until then, I'll see you next time.